hadn't clapped yet, wasn't quite ready for it, and then they're on the third drive and just had the mishandled snap and put it on the ground.
So was it the crowd that was bothering that? Could he not hear? Or?
It was just the crowd was the issue on the one snap there in the fourth quarter when we snapped it early.
Jeff, what was the play call there on fourth down? Did you like the look that you had, and did you guys consider taking a timeout before that?
No, we did. We liked it and thought it was going to be man-to-man. Needed to be about a yard deeper. And that's the reality of it, and I can put us in a better situation there.
Jeff, it feels like the last few weeks the offense has been in positions where the ball's moving and then the defense makes a play and maybe the offense stalls out with a chance to extend the lead. Have you been able to figure out why exactly that's happened?
It's been something with every single position group. It's all of us, and again, starting with me, but we got drives going and then found ways to mess them up. Either it was a negative run or a penalty, and just like the second drive, we got a penalty on second down where we've got a great play and end up 3rd and 12 and then don't convert.
Jeff, you had 480 yards worth of offense today. In some ways you had a successful day in some of these areas. When you look at your offense, how frustrating is it that you don't have more points today?
Well, again, it's all about the ball. You squandered 3 drives. There's 3 drives there where you turn the ball over on first down. Again, one time in midfield, one time at the plus 39, and one time on our end where, defense does an unbelievable job getting the stop, but it costs us 3 points. So that's the reality of it. Right now, margin is really, really small, and to be on the right side of things, you got to take care of the ball.
The conversation when it was 27-21 and you kicked the field goal, was
Yeah.
there thoughts of, I know it was a long to go, but were there thoughts about going for it at that time?
Yeah, we had talked about it, but felt like, hey, go bang it through, let's get a stop and give us a chance to go win the game.
You guys have shown that you can handle pressure situation and tough environment, and you showed it against Texas. What carries over to make sure you do it again, what you didn't do today?
Yeah, we got to get out of our own way. So, again, being more disciplined at the right time, taking great care of the football, and putting ourselves in position to score touchdowns instead of kicking field goals or turning it over. And then that's the difference in the ball game.
Did you get a good look at the play in the end zone there with Drake?
I did.
What'd you think about it?
Would have loved to, that been a touchdown, obviously.
Drake said he thought he fought it, really liked it. Brent said he thought it was passing.
It was really close. I'm not sure when we saw it up top. Not real sure on if he was in or out. Didn't think he was at a quick glance, but then we had to call it for the next play.
Jeff, a lot of teams are getting better this time of year, 9-10 weeks into the season. Are you guys getting better and we're just not seeing it because of the scoreboard, or are you guys not getting it?
I think that, again, the last 2 weeks, man, it's turnovers. It's taking care of the football, and you got a chance to be on the other side of this. So we've got to get back to being us. We were great taking care of the rock. We got to get back to that part of it.
How difficult has it been managing that running backs room, considering all the injuries what you have going in there?
Yeah, that's part of it. Trying to constantly get the right guys on the field.
You had 3 receivers catching passes. I'd really like to get more receivers, more depth there.
Yeah, and we played a few more guys, and some guys had some opportunities, and we missed on a couple of things, but we'll continue to try to roll guys at that position.
What's the focus for this last 3 games? What do you tell the team?
Yeah, staying together, fighting together, finding a way to finish the way we want to finish. We control that. Protecting the Palace on Saturday against West Virginia, that's going to be really important to have a great week, have the best week we've had, and being able to respond, leaders lead, and find a way to go get a win.
Can you describe Gavin Sawchuk's week of practice, how he earned what he got tonight?
Yeah, he had a really good week of practice, and Gavin's had good weeks, and he had opportunities and took advantage of them tonight, and it was good for him.
What do you think of Dylan's game today?
I thought Dylan played really tough, played really clean outside the pick where he's playing aggressive right there on the 1st and 10 at midfield. Would love to see nobody come down with that one, but he's a guy that, again, has to have another great week, has to continue to lead our unit and our football team to make sure we got a chance to finish the way we want to finish.
Just think of the offensive line today. They're playing just the same 5 guys, mostly cover.
Yeah, it was, again, that we just didn't play good enough, and that's the reality of it. I didn't coach good enough, didn't call it good enough, and we didn't play good enough, and that's that's the reality of it when you're on the wrong side. So, again, we'll get on the bus. We're going to watch the tape and get right to it.
I asked Brett last Tuesday this question. How do you handle the outside criticism? Do you ignore the outside noise?
Has zero effect. You know, I don't go down those rabbit holes. I'm consumed, man, with our football team, our unit, and whoever we're preparing for.